Howdy there, it's me again. It has been one whole year since I bought my first shares in the iShares S&P 500 ETF, so I wanted to reminisce a little about my first 12 months of investing. Boy oh boy have they been rocky. Actually, before we get into that, let's go all the way back to 2020, which at this point feels like it was all just a dream. Strange times. Anyway, in August 2020, I had just watched a video by Jschlatt called How Do I Start Investing, which was published to his weekly Slap channel. The idea of investing immediately appealed to me. Jschlatt made it sound so easy. The only problem was I didn't have a job, or any money at all. I had nothing to invest with. And so I slowly forgot about investing so my brain could make room for American Psycho quotes or something. I can't believe Bryce prefers Van Patten's card to mine. See? By 2022, I had gotten a job and I finally had a consistent source of income. But at this point, investing was not something I really ever thought about. It never crossed my mind. I had completely forgotten about it. For the next few years, I really didn't take finance seriously. I was wasting money on McDonald's and all that sort of stuff. Can you believe it? Yuck. That was until last year. I binge watched all the old weekly Slap videos, including the one about investing. My goodness, how could I have forgotten? Almost immediately, I opened up an investing account and purchased my first 10 IVV shares, which is the S&P 500 ETF. It was honestly really daunting making that first buy order. I was greeted by a screen filled with unfamiliar phrases like price limit and good for day. These days I'm much more versed in the investing lingo, and looking back it was kind of silly that I didn't understand what those things meant. A few months later I branched out into an Australian ETF, IOZ, and even made a little risky investment in a company that specializes in graphene production. I also bought a little slice of a Bitcoin, which I have since sold. I'm sorry to all the crypto people out there. Right now, IVV makes up 75% of my portfolio, IOZ makes up 16%, and the graphene company makes up 9%. I don't want to talk about specific dollar figures, I'm sorry, but percentage-wise, my portfolio is up 6.4%. That's not bad. It's more than I was getting in my savings account. The best performing holding was, of course, IVV with a gain of 8.7%, including dividends, followed by IOZ with a gain of only 4.4%, still not bad, and then in last place is the graphene company, which is dragging me down with a loss of 6%. I'm not too worried about that though, since it's still early days for the company and I truly believe in what they're doing. Overall, I'm happy with the 6.4% gain my portfolio has had, considering the past year has been rocky, to say the least. There was, of course, the August Gamma crash, as Trump called it, followed by the Liberation Day crash in April this year. That brings me to the future. What do I want for my little portfolio over the next year? My only goal really is to rebalance it so that IOZ makes up closer to 30% of my portfolio. There isn't a specific number I have in mind for the size I want my portfolio to be over the next year. That's really out of my control. I'll just keep putting money in it and the market might go down or it might go up. Whatever happens, happens. That is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this journal-esque recap of my investing journey so far. If you did not, please leave a hate comment down below. And if you did enjoy the video, please leave a nice comment. And also consider subscribing. Thank you. Bye bye, alligator.